What is up, YouTube? Snaptax back with another Magic the Gathering POV video. Today I'm going to be playing my brother in a 60-card standard match here. I'm actually going to be playing the red-white Eivor deck from the Assassin's Creed collab. The Human Assassin Warrior. It's going to be a bunch of different Assassin's Creed creatures in here and spells from the Assassin's Creed series, so any of the Assassin's Creed fans out there, you're definitely going to like this one if you haven't seen it or played with it. It's red-white, so it'll be primarily aggressive. There's some really good cards to kind of get you through the game in here too, but we're going to try and stay on the offensive side if we can. And then Brandon here is going to be playing another pre-made deck here. This is a starter green-white deck that you can buy. I'll have the deck lists in the description below. I know some of you guys were asking about that, so I'll do my best to link those to you. So if you like the deck, you can go get them and see what's in them or buy them. But yeah, green-white, pretty aggressive, has Silverback Elder, has some angels in here, so you know, your normal Celestia, stupid stuff that no one wants to deal with, but that's what he's going to be playing. So we're going to shuffle up. I didn't have another Magic playmat for him to use, so he's going to be using a Yu-Gi-Oh playmat. So yeah, that's just what we're going to be doing. So got the Assassin's Creed sleeves to go along with it, because why not? Brandon's very good at Magic. He plays all the time.
Yeah, 100%.
That's not sarcasm at all. So that's why we're using, not crazy decks, but it'll still be entertaining. So yeah. Shuffle here a couple more times. We'll cut.
If I could cut it with a knife, I would.
Okay. Right. If I can grab this there. We'll roll real quick to see who, I guess, goes first. 5. 3, 6. We're winning already. All right. Let's go ahead and draw 7 here if I can. 1 off. And we'll see what we're looking at here. So, I like it so far. Now I don't like it. Oh man, I really want to keep this hand just because it has a lot at mana cost 2 and even 3. But I can't keep, so I got a mulligan. 1 land is not going to do it for me. And I'm glad I did, because we would not have gotten there. But yeah.
Okay.
Keeping. Yeah. Okay. Figures.
There's no particular reason. I don't think less cards starting off when I don't really play a lot anyway would be a good idea.
Okay. Sorry, these sleeves are kind of crappy. They're already kind of edging up. I think I'm going to get new sleeves for them.
Yeah, the particularly good cards have the bent corner on them, so.
Yeah. Now, if these like the design sleeves, they're not made very well. So you just got to get some dragon shields in here. All right, let's hope this hand's better. Maybe.
There you go. Oh, so we're just like not rolling with...
No, it's the new mulligan rule.
Oh, it knew to be right now, like they just made it right now.
No. We still draw 7, we just put 1 back on the bottom.
Oh, really?
Yep.
And that's something.
You didn't get my letter about that?
No, I must have got lost in the mail.
Okay, this hand is, it's not bad at all. It's really going to suck putting one of these away, I will say, because I would love to keep all of them. But, yeah. All right, we'll just get rid of this, the higher costing one, I guess. And it's our turn first, so I will play a mountain and pass.
Right. I fold. No. All right. So I'll play Plains and tap it for Recruitment Officer.
Oh, great.
Go.
Love a 2-1 on turn 1. Okay. So, I mean, we have some stuff to do, thankfully. And all of our stuff is cheap, which is great. So we can get out there ASAP. So we'll play a Plains, tap both of them, and play a Bureau Headmaster. 2/2 that makes all of my equipment stuff cheaper. Go ahead.
All right. I will play a Blossoming Sands and pass.
Okay. I really thought he was going to attack there. Not going to lie. So I think it's more mana efficient to play this because it comes in tapped and then use our other 2-drop instead of going for a 3-drop and then having to play that on turn 4. So we'll play a tap land and then, well, actually it doesn't matter because this makes it cheaper. Okay, well, we'll do that anyways then. We'll tap 2 for a Raven Clan War Axe. When it enters the battlefield, I can search my library for Eivor, put her in my hand, shuffle my library. So I will do that. There's Eivor.
I'm going to assume that's bad.
She's a pretty good card.
Awesome. That's awesome. That's really great.
It's nothing you have to worry about for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm thinking in about 2 more turns I have to deal with it. So
Eivor will go into our hand. And then if I equip this onto a creature, it gets +2/+0 and trample. Go ahead. Oh, what am I doing?
Okay, so I am going to play. Another Plains. And
This also discounts our equip cost, which is really nice. So he's a nice one to keep out there.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
The Recruitment Officer is going to be a problem if it stays out on the field because it gives him incremental card advantage. So hopefully we can get rid of it later.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Okay.
Sucks. All right, so I'm gonna play
A card, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking. I'm gonna tap 3 and go in the trenches. It's an enchantment. Creatures I get are +1/+1.
Yeah.
And then there's a different one.
What
You
do
don't
you
gotta
grab?
worry about it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Am I supposed to explain it for the video?
Sure, that's not a bad idea.
I can run 5 of any color +1 planes, so 6 total, and it says exile target non-land permanent you don't control until in the trenches leaves the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery and only once. So that would be really cool if you get whatever her name was out. That would be a cool
Yeah, wouldn't it?
way to get rid of her.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably swing for 3 then. Wait. You haven't equipped this yet, right? To this? So this is still a 2/2?
Correct.
And how do you equip this? You have to spend mana?
Yeah.
And you're tapped out? So that would mean you either can only block to help yourself there, or
Still a 2/2.
Still 2/2, so they would wash. They would both die. Yeah, I'll wait.
Okay. Last chance.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll swing. I'll swing for 3.
My Bureau Headmaster is a little more important to me, so I'll take the 3.
All right. You're cool.
Thanks.
Go ahead.
And we'll take our turn.
Sorry, I didn't know if these were rated PG or not.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay, well, so we're up to 4 land now. We're going to play our planes. Is there foil? 2. Love them. Yeah. So I think this is our play because we can do both, even though it looks like we can't. Because this is discounted. So what we'll do this first because it draws a card. So we'll tap 3 and play a Settlement Blacksmith. He's a 3/3, and if I control an equipment, which I do, I can draw a card. Cool. That's a really good card. And then I'm going to tap another one and play a Hookblade, which is another equipment. I'm just going to kind of keep them all over here. Hookblade enters the battlefield. I can immediately attach it to a target creature I control. The equipped creature gets +1/+0, and as long as it's my turn, the creature also has flying. So I'm going to equip it onto this Bureau Headmaster and hit you for 3 in the air.
Okay.
And it is your turn.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna play a forest. And then okay. I've never used this deck before, so just hold tight.
Yeah, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So he knows about this, he doesn't know about this, and this is great for later. So we're feeling okay so far, but we'll see what he does.
Okay, I'm going to tap 3 and play Mesa Cavalier. Pronounce it. It's a 2/1 flyer. When it enters the battlefield, gain 2 life.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to tap planes and play another recruitment officer.
Jesus.
It's let me see. Okay, so right now you have a 3/3 that could block and wipe, and I really don't want to do that. I'm gonna pass.
Okay. So let's see what we get here. That's pretty good. I would like a land for obvious reasons. But we'll have to settle for these instead. So I think what we'll do then is we're going to tap 2. And we're going to detain by Legionnaires your Mesa Cavalier to shut down your flyer.
Mm-hmm.
Can't attack or block.
Okay.
Then what I will do is pay 1 to equip this Raven Clan War Axe and give it +2/+0 and trample. So Bureau Headmaster with the 2 equipments has +3/+0, trample and flying. So it's a 5/2 with trample and flying, and I'm going to hit you in the air for 5.
Okay. Yeah, I can't block it, so.
You got it. It's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna start my turn by flipping the table. And, all right. Play another forest.
So it's not the greatest of targets to shut down, because usually those enchantment auras you want to put it on a really big creature. But since that's his only flyer, and it's kind of the way that we're only getting through right now, it's pretty important to shut that down. So that's kind of why we aimed it there.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So this is quite the pickle.
You do what your heart desires.
Quite the pickle.
I mean, you have double recruitment officers. You're 1 mana away from in the trenches.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Sorry, I literally just don't know like the next move.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just continue to... Let's do this. I'm going to tap 2 forests and 2 others.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play Storm the Seed Core. Distribute 4 +1/+1 counters among up to 4 target creatures you control, and then they gain Vigilance and Trample until the end of turn. So I'm just going to add
2 and 2?
2
or...
and 2. So then that's a 5... 4, and so is this one a 5/4, and I'm gonna swing both.
And they get what? I'm sorry?
Vigilance and Trample. I'm sorry. Yeah, Vigilance
and trample. Got it.
So I'm swinging for 10.
Until end of turn, obviously.
I actually am just gonna cover that
Yeah. Permanently?
permanently. House rules, new rule.
Well, there's no point in me blocking, because
you could.
losing my I could.
You could.
But losing my settlement blacksmith just to soak up 3 damage isn't really that
It sounds
big
like
a
a
deal.
great idea.
Okay, I'm going to take the 10 and go down to 7.
All right.
It doesn't feel great, but yeah.
All right. And then it says in the fine print that it does, in fact, go back to my hand.
Yeah.
All right, and then that's all I can do. So
Okay.
I'm going to end my turn. You can have these back.
They're counters, aren't they?
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. That part doesn't
those
go
are
away.
permanent.
Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. That's even better. I did not know that.
I play fair.
On camera.
I could have easily said, yeah.
No, he would have.
Oh, man, another land would be great. Really would be great. Okay. So we have to do these, I think. Otherwise, we're kind of just cooked. So, yeah. And I'm trying to debate if I want to swing. And the answer is yes. We're going to go ahead and swing for 5 in the air. All right. And then for 1, I'm going to move Ravenclan War Axe to Settlement Blacksmith to make him a 5/3. I'm going to pay 1 mountain for a Spartan Veteran. And then this isn't the most optimal thing, unfortunately, but I kind of have to do it. So I'm going to tap 2 and detain by Legionnaires this guy.
Gotcha. So your deck's a piece of shit.
That's my turn.
All it does is detain stuff. Got it.
It's about what I can do right now, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know. That's great.
We need another land.
All
really
right, I
badly.
draw. I'm going to play a forest. Let me see this real quick. So hypothetically, since you're playing fair today,
Sure.
if I was to exile this, this would either go with it or release, so you could equip it to something new.
It would stay on the field, but I can't equip it because it's not my turn.
So what you're telling me is
it would just
the
fall
next
off.
turn you could equip it to something
Correct.
new. Excellent. Glad you brought that up.
Okay.
So I'm going to swing or tap 6, and I'm going to get rid of this.
Does that say you can target?
Target non-land permanent.
Okay.
That I don't control.
Okay. So you're getting rid of my hook
I'm getting
blade.
rid of the enchantment that makes it a flyer.
The artifact.
Wait, right? Because this is what makes it a flyer?
Correct. You got it?
That.
Okay. My hook blade is in the trenches. Anything else?
I don't think anything else would be applicable or smart at the moment. As long as you don't get a new way to fly next turn, I should be able to hold off again, so I will pass.
Okay.
At the end of the day, if I regret that decision, I still have Mexican fruitcake on the bill.
So him getting rid of our flying does suck. And we still can't draw a 5th land, so that's fantastic. Yeah. So what we're going to do then is kind of the only thing we can. Yeah. So I'm going to first go to attacks. I'm going to send in my settlement blacksmith for 5.
Okay.
It has,
is that the only attack?
That's the only attack. It has trample.
But that only matters if my defense is less, right?
Correct.
So this is a 5/4, so I would lose 1 life and lose my creature. Both the creatures would die.
Correct.
Creature would die and your enchantment would move off to do something else, and you would just reattach it with the mana you have left to something new for next turn. I'm reading.
That's how that works. That's how it works. That's the great part of equipment. They fall off.
So let me ask you this: if you tap that creature, can you spend mana to re-equip the enchantment to something else even in the same turn?
Yes.
That's such a broken mechanic.
That's equipment for you.
I will let it through.
Okay. Down to 5.
It's not worth losing one for that I could potentially use next turn. So,
and then I will pay 4 for a Labyrinth Adversary. Say 4/3 with trample. And whenever he attacks, I can pay 2 mana. And when I do, target creature cannot block this turn.
Okay, say that again.
So he's a 4/3 with trample. He's a Minotaur.
Yeah.
And whenever he attacks, I can pay 2 mana, and target creature cannot block this turn.
Okay, got it. So I need to finish you. My turn?
Yeah,
Got
all
it.
you.
I'm going to untap all this, and ladies and gentlemen, this will be the last turn of the game.
Unless you draw something crazy.
Yeah. Well. All right. It's kind of horseshit.
It's a nail biter, folks.
Yeah, and this sucks.
You just so you're aware too, and depending on I don't know what's in your hand, but you can still use the recruitment officer's ability.
I know.
All right.
But that at this point with 5 life, that would pretty much be a waste of my mana. So, I mean, it's only just to put something in my hand. It's not to cast it, so it doesn't. It's really not helpful, honestly. So I honestly I'm debating between exiling something, but I don't know what that would be. Probably one of my detainments.
Well, you can only use it once.
Well, you didn't let me finish. I was gonna say, but I can't. So,
Yeah.
So, yeah, we can't do that. All right. Well, that makes it a little easier. I don't have to worry about that. Okay. So we're about to. You gotta be shitting me, dude.
I mean, you gotta be able to do something here, right?
I can do something. I just don't really want to have to do this.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so I'm going to tap 3 and do another Mesa Cavalier.
Okay.
I'm going to gain 2. And then I'm going to tap these 3, the forests that I have, and play a Fairgrounds Trumpeter. Of question.
Sure.
He entered the battlefield, so did he. They're both in like summoning, right?
Yeah.
They both got a +1/+1 counter from my enchantment.
It's just a +1/+1 buff. It's not a counter.
Oh, okay. That's not a, okay.
So Trumpeter will not proc.
Okay, got it. Okay. So, regardless, though, 3/2, 3/3.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I think you're probably on shields up here.
well, play games with me right now.
I mean, you
I
can
know,
attack,
like,
but
I could literally attack, but the next turn you could, like, pretty much swing, and I would lose things to block, and then probably not even be able to block all that would take to kill me. I get it.
Yeah.
Fucking.
You can't block,
So
or you can't attack.
Stupid. Yeah, you can't attack. No, I'm dead serious.
I mean, you can attack.
I know, but that's I get it. I get it.
Okay.
I get it.
All right.
I don't trust what you might have in your hand though to keep me from even. You wouldn't even have to attack, or I wouldn't be able to block. You're probably just gonna detain something again. 5/4 is the only thing I can even do.
I don't think you should attack. I'm just putting that out there.
Okay, well, you know what?
I mean, you can, but it's not going to work out for you.
All right, I'll pass.
All right.
It's fine.
Just because I can lock down something else on my turn.
What do you mean?
What I just read to you when I played him.
Wait.
I can force something not
to block, right? Exactly. Yeah. So, are you saying that because you wanted to use it in the video, or?
No, I'm just saying if you would have attacked, it wouldn't have.
Right. You're saying then the only 2 things I could have blocked with is you grabbed a land. You got a land. That's crazy. All right.
No.
All right. Go ahead.
No.
Just end it.
No. All right. How's this gonna go down? If I swing with all.
Probably by me slashing your tires before you leave.
So, I
feel like I've had way more white this turn.
Sure. If I attack with all, you have what? A 2/2, a 2/1, or sorry, a 3/3, a 3/2, and a 5/4.
Mm-hmm.
So something is getting through.
Yeah. The only thing is if it's less than 7, I'm not gonna lose this turn.
5. So 1 at least. 2 at least. 5. So if you do here, 1 would get through. You see 3/3 in here. Another one would get through. And then 1 here. So at least get in for 3. All right. We're going to send in everyone.
Okay, you're gonna have to help me out here. So,
I mean, if you want what I just mapped out in my head.
so this is a what?
Just a 1/1.
This is a
5/3.
with
Trample. So I would assume you're probably blocking here because it has the most toughness.
Well, what are okay?
Because these two have trample.
I understand, but also like, what are you? What are you forcing not to block?
Nothing. I'm not paying.
So you have something else. Okay. So yeah, I'd have to do wait.
I mean, the most toughness is going to block the most trample, so you don't take that much overflow.
No, I know, but if I still could survive and get you out of this thing, then I would rather do that.
Well, you can still block with the 3/3 here. That's what I was mapping out in my head. The trumpeter.
Oh, you mean to kill it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, if you are for sure not gonna pay,
I'm not
to
paying.
block. Okay.
I would have to pay already.
So this, that.
Yeah. And then I would assume here, because this is the next strongest. Or it's up to you.
Well, I would like to keep something.
Okay. That's fine.
So, because this is
a
3/2, and that's a 1/1, right?
Yeah.
And so, how much would I be taking?
So one
and 2 would be
2, and then 4. So you would take 4 and go to 3.
I would rather do that so I can keep something on the field.
All right. So do that. So that stays alive.
Yep.
These die and these die.
Yeah. Here.
That goes there, and that goes there. And then second main phase.
This dies.
Yeah, that is. And then second main phase, I'm going to play an Origin of the Hidden Ones that says it deals 4 damage to any target. So I'm going to hit you in the face.
That's what I thought. So I figured if you weren't paying, it's because you had something different.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
Well, luckily I put a trap card face. No, yeah. All right.
All right.
Sick. And then I'm going to borrow a couple from you just to say.
We just drew that. I had Eivor in, then I drew Bayek too. But I couldn't get the 5th land. Oh, come on. Get out of here.
I would have just drawn a Blossoming Sand, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Dang it.
Yeah.
All right. That was a good one.
Thunders.
That was a good one. If I didn't have that, I mean, it would have went on longer.
Yeah. I only had this Samite Herbalist in my hand, which is not anything that's helpful. So.
Well, I was trying to do anything I could to bait you into using In the Trenches. So I could get out one of these, but then I never drew the land.
Yeah. Well, by the time if I would have waited, then I would have died sooner, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
So.
All right, YouTube, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think down in the comments. If you want to see a longer video, I feel like this is a half hour, so I feel like this is decently long. But if you want to see anything in longer format, let me know. And yeah, let me know anything else you want to.
Or Commander.
Or Commander.
Yeah,
we could do that too.
Play some Commander.
So yeah, let me know. And hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.